Welcome back. Speak 223. Comfort to speak. How many of y'all remember that mermaid movie, the original one, The Little Mermaid? And how many remember Cinderella, when Cinderella was looking in the mirror and the evil one came to the door and closed the door and locked it? Remember that? Well, I was thinking, speak 223, comfort to speak. My voice was nearly stolen from me. And let me tell you what I mean by that. See, in those different films, you see how love is so entangled, so wrapped, you're so absorbed, you're so deep into the idea, the concept, the fairy tale of it all, that wow, someone loves you. You love you, many of you. I had someone out there telling me, like, love yourself. I'm like, I love myself. You don't even realize how much. But let me tell you, it was so kind, it was so sweet. And everything was always in the name of the culture. So I don't want you to speak. You're going to stand behind me. Don't speak, stand behind you. What does that even mean? I've known you for many years and that was never a thing. Suddenly, it's a cultural thing. Well, as you know, I lead, right? So because I lead, you stay behind me. You don't speak. I'm like, okay, well, I'll pull you to the side to speak if I have something I want to say, or, something that we need to get across so that you don't feel any kind of, what they call it, inferior or not superior in this. It's in the situation, when you have the dominance in relationships and you're standing there and you're talking, the other one doesn't want to feel embarrassed, maybe slighted by something that you said. So I could kind of get with that. I could understand that. Like, hey, maybe I'm saying something and I've always had, thank you, the gift of gab, meaning I'm able to speak. I have lots of words. I've been learning words at an early point in life. And at times I spoke all across all across the different states and things like that. So I was like, okay, this is a bit much. Why so soon, so sudden? Right after the ring. Are you now telling me not to speak? Now, mind you, with the person I spoke consistently, hours upon hours in the day. And they were always so appreciative of the things I said. Like I had conversation that made sense. I wasn't just talking about frivolous nonsense things. I've never been one into nonsense. I'm not getting ready to play a clown in anyone's clown show today. Hear me loud and clear out there. I am not playing the clown in anyone's clown circus show today or any day. I get that whole, what they say, a fool's love or fools being loved. I am not that particular person. I'm just not. So in this particular instance, I was doing what? Sacrificing, compromising. And I remember the part in The Little Mermaid where her voice, remember she's singing and it was like a trade of the voice so that the other one. Now, for those of you that haven't seen the film, aren't into the film, that's fine. I'm just trying to give you a quick little snippet of what it is. And in essence, something is being stolen, something is being taken. And what I'm trying to talk to all of you about today, maybe you didn't have your voice taken. Maybe someone didn't tell you to be quiet, don't speak. But many of you have gifts and talents that you don't realize you have. And you are allowing them to be dormant. Someone somewhere has crossed your path and told you, hey, don't do that. You're not good at that. Or who said you can be any good at that? What? And just all this kind of this full of doubt. Get the doubters from around you. For myself, I always say that I'm allergic to negativity. Like at you, get away from me, sneeze at you, because full of positivity and leaning onto that positivity in any way, shape, form, and manner. So in this particular situation, this went on for a very long time. So when you hear speak, you're here with Speak 223. The comfort to speak. The voice was shut away for far too long. Now, there's been other ways. I'm not going to come on here and kind of play victim of, oh, no, but this was a real thing. It wasn't even something that I was thinking about. It was so subtle. It was different ways and different moments. At an event, some of you, I'll talk about myself, kind of shine, when you enter a room, you shine. It's not forced. It's not tried. It just happens. And I was being dimmed. And it's so funny, when I was younger, I used to always sing, let this light of mine shine. So I just wanted to, anybody that recognizes out there, maybe you recognize that film, maybe you can relate, or someone that can relate to this. So it's just one of those things where it was something I recognized, I realized, realization, and I wanted to come drop it on you right here, right now. And if I could tell y'all, sometimes the thoughts that come through my mind are not as fast as what I'm speaking. So I could be thinking something and it'd be so powerful, so impactful. And by the time I start speaking and saying, so speak 223, comfort to speak. I'm not trying to preach to anyone. I'm not even trying to teach anyone. I'm just trying to speak, allow you, yourself, others that relate to this to get something from it. Comment. Help the next one. Help the next one up. That's what we're going to say. Because it's realization moments like this. There's someone somewhere like, what? I always did this, and now it's just so subtle. You ever heard of that saying, the smile, the charm, the charisma? You don't see it coming. And the reason the other movie I told you about, Cinderella, remember the slipper, the heel? Now, I don't like to wear heels as much just because, like, the comfort, like shoes and things are comfortable. But I can remember quite a few things. I'm going to go ahead and put in this same video. Right after the ring. Don't wear your heels. Don't wear even the slightest makeup. You may have just like a little gloss or nothing. No foundation, no gloss. Don't wear your heels, because now, mind you, when you're dealing with someone, they can already see your height, your structure, what you like to wear, how you like to present yourself. And again, when you're in a relationship, these are just compromises. And sometimes the compromise may go too far. And before you know it, it's so funny, y'all. Like, I'm laughing in irony because I always was so big on, like, I won't be controlled, and you don't even realize when it starts to happen to you. You think you have this grip on, well, okay, let me just respectfully let them know, no, I'm not, that's not something I would do. I'm into this. Business suits. I had so many funny tricks played on me that I didn't realize were being played on me. Get me a business suit, because I'm very highly career oriented. Get me a business suit, and then when it's time for me to go and present myself at an interview, a presentation, oh, suddenly the suit is missing. The jacket piece isn't there. Or there's something blocking that I can't go. I can't get there at the moment. Anything. Anything from my partner for life being, oh, I'm sick, just suddenly. So yeah, just remembering those films. For those of you that don't recognize those films, that's fine. The whole purpose of this video is just to stay in tune with your talents, your gifts. Stay in tune with your talents. Do not let people suffocate the talents that you have, the gifts that you have, anything that you're able to actually offer this world that is of some value. Sometimes people don't have value, so they go devalue you. They try to take away your value. Speak 223, comfort to speak. If you, yourself, or someone you know can relate to this, leave it in the comments. Again, it's no one's business, every detail, but little details here and there, it can help the next one. Comment, help the next one up. Until the next topic, stay tuned. Comfort to speak.